Chapter 1 of Kitchener's Mob by James Norman Hall. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Mike Vendetti, MikeVendetti.com. Kitchener's Mob by James Norman Hall. Chapter 1. Note: this brief narrative is by no means a complete record of life in a battalion in one of Lord Kitchener's first armies. It is rather a story in outline, a mere suggestion of that life that is lived in the British lines along the Western Front. If those who read gain thereby a more intimate view of trench warfare and the men who are so gallantly and cheerfully laying down their lives for England, the purpose of the writer will have been accomplished. Kitchener's Mob, Chapter 1. Joining Up. Kitchener's Mob, they were called in the early days of August 1914, when London hoardings were clamorous with the first calls for volunteers. The seasoned regulars of the 1st British Expeditionary Force said it patronizingly, the great British public hopefully, the world at large doubtfully. Kitchener's Mob, when there was but a scant 60,000 under arms, with millions yet to come. Kitchener's Mob, it remains today, fighting in hundreds of thousands in France, Belgium, Africa, the Balkans. And tomorrow, when the war is ended, who will come marching home again? Old campaigners, war-worn remnants of once mighty armies. Kitchener's Mob. It is not a pleasing name for the greatest volunteer army in the history of the world. For more than 3 millions of toughened, disciplined fighting men, united under one flag, all parts of one magnificent military organization. And yet, Kitchener's own Tommies are responsible for it. The rank and file, with their inherent love of ridicule even at their own expense, and their intense dislike of swank, they fastened the name upon themselves, lest the world at large should think they regarded themselves too highly. There it hangs. There it will hang for all time. It was on the 18th of August, 1914, that the mob spirit gained its mastery over me. After 3 weeks of solitary tramping in the mountains of North Wales, I walked suddenly into news of the Great War, and went at once to London with a longing for home, which seemed strong enough to carry me through the week of idleness until my boat should sail. But in a spirit of adventure, I suppose, I tempted myself with the possibility of assuming the increasingly popular alias Atkins. On 2 successive mornings I joined the long line of prospective recruits before the officers at Great Scotland Yard, withdrawing each time after moving.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?